So in our pipeline, we have seen how to send out the extended email notification. Okay. So now let us continue that. In that, we are going to talk about what are the situation I can set up the email notification, right? We have seen on success, I want to receive the email notification. So let's see what are the other post-build actions I can use. In that, I can use my email notification. And then if you see the email format, this is not in a correct format. And if you want to pass in your custom variables, like for example, in your build, you are generating some variables, and for that variable, you want to include that in the email. A typical example will be you are executing a test case, and the test case pass percentage and other things you are going to write it to a variable, and that variable you want to use it inside the email. How do I do that? And I want a better looking email in the HTML format. So those kind of the things, let's see how we are going to achieve that. Okay. So for this, let me start creating a sequence of events so that it will be easy for us to understand. Okay. So let me create a new job. Let me call it as a mail. And in the pipeline, so I'm creating a new job called mail that I'm going to write the pipeline. So any, and let me print a stage called build steps let's print something building application. Oh, I missed a stages line. Stages. Yeah, stages and closing stages here. Okay, steps, stage here, and then so for the stages, I can write a post build action. And first, let me write always. So in this always, let me write email extension body extended email body is should be dollar score URL then to let me give my email address. Subject dollar head build dollar build status. Okay, so let me save this and run it. I'm using a post build action called always. So whenever the job is getting executed, I will get this email notification. So let's see this. Check Gmail. Yeah. So for successful, so every time whenever the job is running, I will get an email. So let me intentionally include a failure scenario here. Oh, project name. Okay, spelling mistake. Let me correct that. Project name. Build now. Jenkins training, project name, there is job name is mail is completed, build number is this, I'm getting value for everything. Okay, so that means I'm getting output every time when the job runs, it will run. Okay. So this is the use of always. Even if I have a failure in the job, let's say, let me intentionally bring in a failure. So that there will be less. So I know that there will be a failure. And let me see. Even on failure, I will get a mail notification. You see, the build status is failure. Okay. So this always means every time I will get this email notification. Let us do the similar thing. Only on failure, I want to get this email. Okay. Let's see how do I write it. So the same content, okay, the mail content, I can write it in the post action. I can write something like failure. So the post build action for this is failure. So let me use the same content. And then let me modify the content. So let's do that. Build this. Failed. Build number is this. Save this. If I build now. So I should receive two emails now. One for completed, that's for always, and other one for the failing. Okay, so let me modify this to some success scenario. ls will just give a success because ls is a command which will list the files. Okay, it is searching for text.txt. The file is not there, so the step is failing. I'm just going to run a ls. So let's see how it's coming up. Let's do that. So now, if you see, I will receive only one email, and you can see the build status changed to fixed instead of success because till now it was failing. Now it was changing as success. So I will have this information. Let me write a similar thing for success. Okay. Now, I'm adding one more post-build action called success, where I can say the project is completed successfully. So let me save this and let me build now. Let's say, so this time I should get two mails. One is completed and completed successfully. One for the always action, okay, and another for the completed successfully. Okay, so this is the option for success. So the next one more post build action I want to talk about is called changed. That means, so whenever there is a change in the regular pattern, like for example, I know that this job will be always running. Only when it is failing, suddenly changing, like I'm a manager, I want to get to know only, like let's say, when the ongoing job which has failed, okay, and once the failed is changed to succeeded, I should get notified about that. So that is where this changed post build action is going to come in handy. Like for example, if it is keep on running successfully and from success suddenly it got changed, then only I will get the notification. And once the failure is fixed, I will get the notification. So let's see that. So the option is called changed. Project name, build. So let me change it to project name, build status is changed. Change. Okay, let me build now. So if you see that I have received a mail for completed successfully and I have received a mail for always. So let me intentionally bring in a failure here. So let's test.txt. I'm intentionally bringing in a change. So this time I should get 3 emails, one for always, one for failed, and one for changed. So let me see. Yeah, you can see one for always and one for failed and one for changed. Okay. In the same way, if I just change it, remove the failure, I will also get 3 mails. The build number was 9. So for completed, I have get an email. For completed successfully, that is success, I get an email. And for the status change, I get an email. If I run it again, I will get only 2 emails. It will be success and always. So this is for always. And I get a mail for success. Okay. So these are all the important post-build actions. You can use it. It is not only for your mail notification. You can use this post-build action for multiple scenarios. Okay. On success only, I should have the test report stored. Okay. I want the test report to be stored in a different location for failures. So all those conditions you can achieve it using this post-build actions. Multiple status of post-build actions.